folks, this is Kurt Papke coming to you from the Goat Rocks Wilderness of Washington State. I'm out here on just a 2-day backpacking trip, wrapping up a long month of use of the ULA Catalyst out here in the field. I thought I'd cover how I come to use the various large pockets of the Catalyst. The ULA packs have very large pockets, and so it's important to stay organized with them. So the front pocket here is huge, and in here I keep a Sea to Summit dry bag with all my electronics in it. This keeps my electronics organized and always dry. My Kindle, my spare phone, etc. I have my toiletry bag in case of something along the way that comes up. I have my rain poncho, always handy. And I use a poncho that's big enough that that goes over the bag. That way I can put it on, take it off without taking my pack off. And then finally my wind shirt. In the side pockets, I have my Jetboil. I generally eat a hot lunch at noon, so I keep my Jetboil in a side pocket. It's a little bit of a snug fit here. Not easy to get in and out, but it does fit, and that's the handiest spot for it. That way I don't have to crack open the pack. Normally I'd have my lunch in here, but it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and my lunch is in my stomach. On the other side of the pack, we have a Nalgene. Most ultralight backpackers would consider a Nalgene way too heavy and a bit of a luxury. But I have a hot beverage in the morning, and every once in a while when it's cold out, I use it as a hot water bottle, and there's no substitute for a Nalgene with boiling water. I have my trowel in here. I have my Native American flute. These straps on the side of the pack that I have my flute strapped in with would be a great spot for tent poles. So if you're carrying a tent, I'm carrying a hammock in this case, so I don't have any tent poles with me, but I do have my flute with me, and tent poles would fit in here nicely, and they're restrained by that side strap. And then I have my tent stakes. Inside the pack, I'm not going to go through the whole pack, but it's worth noting that, again, what I do, I'm not a big fan of rain covers, so I have another Sea to Summit dry sack, an 8-liter, with all of my clothing in it, all of my warm clothing, my nighttime clothing. So this way, if it rains, I really don't care if the pack gets wet. That's fine. Wet pack is no big deal, but the important stuff that has to stay dry will stay dry. So that's how I'm using my ULA Catalyst. Oh, also the hip belt pockets haven't really changed from the first video on how I use them. I have my snacks and my water treatment on one side, and my camera equipment and cell phone on the other side, and GPS. So that's the ULA Catalyst coming to you from the Goat Rocks Wilderness of Central Washington State.